Welcome back, Millville Foodies. Thank you all for tuning in once again. We are coming to you with another video. This is something called sweet and spicy sticky wings. Sweet and spicy sticky wings. This is actually my first time doing this recipe. I kind of just got ideas from other chicken recipes that I've seen online and wanted to put something together for myself. So, for my ingredients, I have 2 sets of spices, one on each side. On the left side over here is what I'm going to be marinating my chicken wings in overnight. And that's garlic powder, smoked paprika, the roasted garlic and herb, my adobo seasoning. I have some sea salt and black pepper. On this side is what I'm going to be making my sauce with, and that is ginger, minced garlic, soy sauce, honey, slap your mama seasoning, and chili seasoning. What we're going to do first, we're going to go ahead and get our chicken washed, and after we wash our chicken, we'll be right back to start our steps. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, thank you all for tuning back in. We have gotten our chicken washed. And before we do anything, I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you don't have a YouTube account, it's easy to set up. As long as you have a Gmail, you can set up that account, okay? Just follow the couple of steps and boom, you're in there. So, to get started on our chicken, and it's crucial that you watch the videos because like in the beginning, I may have stuff set up in my mind, but as I'm preparing, I change stuff, okay? That's why I really don't have, I don't write down recipes and things like that because I know how I am when I start really thinking about stuff. And one of the things I did not have in the video is the extra virgin olive oil. We want to put about a teaspoon of extra virgin, let me get it right, extra virgin olive oil in our chicken so our seasonings will stick to our chicken. And also another thing is I changed, instead of using this in the sauce, I'm going to use it in the marinade. And because this has salt in it, the adobo has salt in it, I'm going to take out this salt. We don't want too much salt in our chicken. Some of us got high blood pressure and we be swelling up and holding water. So we don't want all of that. We're just going to use the salt that's already in the different seasonings that we're using. First, we're going to do the Slap Your Mama seasoning. And guys, we don't want to go overboard with these seasonings because it's so many seasonings that we're adding where we want everything to blend in. This is the Goya Adobo all-purpose seasoning. Next, we want to add our garlic powder. Next, we want to add a little chili powder. We want to add our roasted garlic and herb. Our smoked paprika. And last, some ground pepper. And guys, with these seasonings, I suggest that you start out with 1 tablespoon of each one. Or you can actually make it up before you put it on the chicken so you can taste it and make it to your liking. So now what we want to do is just basically mix the chicken. Get all the oil and the seasonings mixed together on each piece of chicken. I wish y'all can smell the seasonings on this chicken. It smells so good. All right, now that we have our chicken seasoned and mixed well, we're going to put this in the refrigerator overnight. Now, you can marinate this for at least 2 hours, but it's better when it's able to marinate overnight and all the seasonings and the mixture gets into the meat. So you're not just having chicken seasoned on the outside and the meat don't taste like nothing, but it actually goes through the whole chicken. So we're going to allow this to marinate overnight. We'll see you back on tomorrow. All right, so our wings have been in the refrigerator overnight. So now what we're going to do, because these are whole wings, first we're going to stick the flap behind that part, and we're going to place them on our rack. And we have a rack that I put aluminum foil at the bottom because we want these wings to be crispy. I preheated the oven for 400 degrees. And so we're gonna let these cook in the oven for about an hour. I will be turning them after about 30 minutes. And when we get close to our hour, I'll start adding our sauce that we're gonna make for the wings. We'll start basting our chicken with the sauce. So we wanna get all the wings on the rack. Okay, you guys, so we got all of our wings on the rack. We're gonna place it in the oven for 400 degrees and leave it in there for about an hour. I will be turning them over after about 30 minutes onto the other side because we want both sides to be crispy. And after that, we're going to be working on our sauce to apply the wings when they get done. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, so real quick, we're going to make our sticky sauce. Okay, guys, so we're starting with 2/3 cups of soy sauce. Then we're going to add about 1/4 cup of honey. We're going to add, now, this ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger is equal to 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger. So this is very potent. And I have a 1/2 teaspoon, but I don't even think I'm gonna do a half. I think I'm gonna do 1/4 of a teaspoon. And we can always add, but remember, you can never take away, so start out in small batches. We also want to add about 1 tablespoon of garlic. And also, guys, some green onions. And what we're going to do is just kind of let this reduce and thicken up, and then we're going to glaze our chicken with it. But remember, always taste it to see what you want to add. I actually think I want to add a little bit of brown sugar to this. So this is about 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And guys, if you want it sweeter, if you don't want it sweeter, that is all up to you and what you want to do. But what we want to do, we want to bring this to a simmer. We want to reduce it a little bit so we can glaze our chicken. And then after we glaze our chicken, we're going to pop it back in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes. And honey, it'll be ready to go. So we'll be back right after this starts simmering. All right, so our sauce has been simmering. And guys, I tasted it and it's not as spicy as I would like. And I don't want to add no more ginger. I don't want to overdo it. However, I am going to add a little bit of crushed red pepper. And that's about 1/4 of a teaspoon in this sauce. Guys, I'm getting ready to add a slurry to this. I want to thicken this up. This is not as thick as I would like, so I want to thicken this up a little bit. Okay, guys, so it's not as thick as I would like. So what I did was made a slurry. I used a couple of tablespoons of cornstarch and a couple of tablespoons of water. And we're just going to kind of add it to our sauce. I'm just going to kind of add a little bit at a time to get it to the right consistency that I would want. And so our sauce is simmering, and as you can see, there we go. It's starting to thicken up. Exactly what we wanted to do. So now let's go ahead and dip some chicken. Much better. Much better. All right, you guys, so we're going to get all our chicken dipped and get it back in the oven. Let it get all ooey gooey and brown, and we'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so we are back with our spicy sticky chicken wings. We dipped them in the sauce that we created. We added a slurry to kind of thicken up the sauce because I wanted the sauce to really stick to the chicken. It turned out real well. We put it back in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes. Just for presentation, add you a little green onion. And voila, there you have it. You don't have to add the onion if you don't want to. That's just my personal preference. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all try this recipe. Let me know if you're going to try this recipe or you're trying it. I would love to see some pictures. I have a lot of pictures from people trying other recipes of mine that I'm going to get posted on here also. We appreciate you all for subscribing. We appreciate you all for tuning in and watching our videos. Please like, comment, hit the notification button. Share with your friends. Let them know that we cooking it up in Neoville. Thank you all for joining us once again. You all be blessed. And remember that you are more than a conqueror through Jesus Christ.